All right, Jesse's here. Wanted to talk a little bit about Dota 2. I have been playing this game more than my other games. I've been playing this more than Path of Exile, more than Diablo, more than any other game lately. And I have been on a bit of a hot streak. I have won quite a few of my most recent games. Um, yeah, pretty good hot streak here, a lot of wins. Um, and I'm in a pretty bad rank right now. I'm a Crusader 5, which is pretty pretty crap. And my MMR is not amazing, but um I'm just having fun with the game again. Um and I say again because this used to be a game that I played a lot of, and I get something out of it that I think I don't get out of most other games. The human element and the randomness, it's different in a game with a 5-on-5 format where we're queuing with other people, we're all in this together type of thing. um I don't think that Path of Exile lately, I don't feel very connected to the human element. I don't feel connected to the player base, and I don't get as much joy out of running maps over and over as I used to. um there was a time maybe when I liked the grind. I kind of liked the fact that I had to work to get my gear and get my items and all that, and that there was a commitment to it. And it made the achievement a little bit sweeter that I'm committing a bunch of time and now I get something out of it. But, that's kind of lost. That's lost me a little bit as I've aged. And something about the latest iteration of Path of Exile. I mean, they get you. There's more and more and more and more. There's more to do, more to try, more to learn. The knowledge ceiling is impossibly high. And as thrilling as at one point in my life it was just to pursue that and churn through that and have 20 browser tabs open of items and Craft of Exile and PoEDB and mechanics and all these things. Uh, I don't really feel that same joy anymore. So I started playing games with other people, and I gotta say, I mean, Dota. It's not. There's no way it's like a good thing, overall. I mean, this is still just a. It's just a way to pass the time. Um, but the fact that I'm in it and I'm competing with other people, also just kind of wasting their time, it just feels better. It just feels better for some reason. This is my profile right here. As you can see, I don't play a lot of different heroes, but I feel like I'm pretty good at other aspects of the game. I mean, I feel like um, I do feel like I'm a little better than my rank. I dropped a lot of MMR right after I calibrated because I was so sick, and I would queue games at night when I was feeling, you know, not great, and inevitably would throw. I mean, I'd take phone calls during games. I just didn't care. I really didn't care. And I would go on these terrible losing streaks. And so now I'm kind of clawing my way back. Um, I bet that my true rank is probably a little better than this, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep playing. So I've been playing a lot of Tiny. It's actually not my most played hero ever. Axe is my most played hero, but I have a hard time with Axe these days. I think I'm just not as mechanically skilled as I once was. My actions per minute or whatever, my last hit. I mean, everything is just a little bit worse now that I'm older. But for some reason, Tiny feels very. It's just easy. It feels easier to play to me. And maybe that's just because I'm so familiar with it at this point, because I've played so much of it. But um, yeah. I'm so late to the game though. I feel so late to the game. I played this game for years, and then all of this cool stuff came out, relics and better, um, little dance animations and all these cool things you can win and do and change. It's the same as any game where a free to play game always has things to keep you coming back. And I felt like there was a dead zone for a few years in there where I didn't really take advantage of it. So if you look at my profile, I mean, you wouldn't think that I've been playing this game for a decade. You wouldn't think so at all. More than a decade. I mean, 15 years if we're including Dota 1. Um, but anyways, certainly a weird thing to be nostalgic about is the fact that I missed out on free internet dopamine hits. But that's kind of it. That's kind of the only update I had. I don't expect to stream this game. I don't really expect to like put any clips up on YouTube, at least not now. Um, yeah, you know, still dealing with health problems, so I'm trying not to stream as much until all that is sorted out. So, anyways, later.